and welcome to Eastern Sky Media. I'm Prashanti Mokhtan, bringing you today's news bulletin in English. After much anticipation, portfolios of the 9 newly inducted ministers of Nabam Tuki-led Arunachal government have finally been announced. The 9 ministers who were inducted on 31st May have been assigned with various portfolios. Tanga Byaling will head home, excluding vigilance, power and non-conventional resources of energy, while Chauna Main will take charge of agriculture, horticulture and animal husbandry, and dairy development. Kaliko Pul will be heading social justice, empowerment and tribal affairs, women and child development, health and family welfare, and parliamentary affairs. Kamlung Mosang will head food and civil supplies, geology and mines, water resource development, while Tapang Talo has been assigned with education, libraries, textiles, handloom and handicrafts. Pema Khandu has retained his tourism portfolio and will be additionally heading urban development, town planning, housing and municipal affairs, and arts and culture. Gojan Gadi will be heading PWD, while Kumar Y will be heading rural work development, and Takampario will oversee public health engineering and water supply. Meanwhile, the remaining departments such as finance, planning, forests, rural development, Panchayati Raj and fisheries will be handled by Chief Minister Nabam Tuki. The second day of the 6th Legislative Assembly began with Nabam Rebia being elected as the Speaker and Tien Tungduk as the Deputy Speaker of Arunachal Pradesh. While Nabam Rebia was elected unopposed for the position, Tien Tungduk was elected after his contesting rival Tumke Bagra from BJP withdrew his name. Thanking the House for electing them unopposed, Nabam Rebia, who was earlier the Parliamentary Secretary of Planning and Development, and Tien Tungduk, who was Parliamentary Secretary of PWD, vouched to perform their duties responsibly. Governor Nirbhay Sharma addressed the Assembly about good governance in the state. The House members also gave obituary reference in respect to former ministers late Neolaitin Khatra, T.C. Telly and T.G. Rinpoche. In a sudden but massive loss for the Modi cabinet, Union Minister for Rural Development Gopinath Munde passed away in an unfortunate accident in the national capital. Many prominent leaders and supporters came to pay their respects to the departed soul at the BJP headquarters at 11 Ashoka Road. While only weeks back the BJP headquarters had been brimming with celebrations of the landslide win and subsequent formation of government, yesterday was marked by a gloomy atmosphere. The loss of veteran leader Gopinath Munde saw many coming to pay their homage. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, flanked by senior leaders like L.K. Advani, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh, Union Minister of Urban Development and Housing M. Venkaiah Naidu, Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan, paid their respects and consoled the bereaved family, including Munde's daughter, Pankaja Munde Palve. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi also came to pay a tribute to the departed political leader. Upendra Kushwaha, Minister of State for Rural Development, said how the death of Maharashtra's tallest leader was a personal loss for him. Munde's death is a great loss for the party to recover from, especially in view of upcoming assembly elections in Maharashtra, where Munde was set to play a major role. Kiran Kher, BJP MP from Chandigarh, reiterated the sentiment. Meanwhile, the post-mortem report at AIIMS confirmed that Munde's death was owing to a heart attack triggered by a road accident while he was on his way to the airport.
इनके जाने से पूरे देश की बहुत बड़ी क्षति हुई है, राष्ट्र का नुकसान हुआ है। बहुत ही कुशल प्रशासक थे, बड़े राजनेता थे। गांव के प्रति इनकी सोच अलग थी और उसी सोच के चलते उनकी जो कार्य क्षमता थी, उसी कार्य क्षमता के चलते ग्रामीण विकास की जवाबदेही उनको सौंपी गई थी। लेकिन अचानक उनका निधन हो गया। देश का नुकसान तो है ही, मेरे लिए भी व्यक्तिगत क्षति है। मैं समझता हूं कि इतनी बड़ी क्षति की भरपाई निकट भविष्य में संभव नहीं है।
बहुत बड़ा लॉस है बीजेपी के लिए, बहुत बड़ा लॉस है महाराष्ट्र की पॉलिटिक्स के लिए, और हमें पूरी उम्मीद थी अब कि हम लोग जीतेंगे महाराष्ट्र में जो असेंबली इलेक्शंस हैं जब आएंगी। तो इतना बड़ा लीडर और इतना ग्रास रूट लेवल का लीडर और इतने सालों से जो गरीबों की और ओबीसीज़ की और सबकी सबके लिए इतना काम करते रहे, उनका सडनली ऐसे चले जाना, और क्या उम्र थी, 65, कोई एज नहीं है, एक्सीडेंट में ऐसे, माइनर एक्सीडेंट वो भी, तो ये तो शॉकिंग न्यूज़ है और बहुत बड़ा लॉस है। मुझे लगता है पार्टी को इससे उभरने में काफ़ी वक्त लगेगा।
An official report by Press Council of India has confirmed that 26 journalists were killed in Northeast region in the last 12 years, and separate law with provision to fast-track cases to punish the guilty has been proposed by the PCI. The PCI report said that in Manipur alone, 8 journalists were killed in the last 5 years. Overall, 26 journalists have been killed in the northeastern states in 12 years. The PCI has proposed to recommend to the government a separate law with provision to fast-track cases to punish the guilty and a job for the kin of slain journalists. So far, there has not been a single person convicted for killing journalists. Closer home in Arunachal, a lady journalist, Reena Tongam, was attacked by a gunman, but fortunately survived the attack. However, the attackers were never arrested. The rostrum of Rajiv Gandhi Government Polytechnic College in Itanagar has been damaged within 3 months of its establishment. More on this story. It has been just 3 months since the Rajiv Gandhi Government Polytechnic College in Itanagar got a rostrum at the football ground. Now the ceiling of the rostrum is completely damaged. The rostrum was constructed with a whopping budget of 1 crore and inaugurated by Techi Kaso MLA on February 13th earlier this year. The rostrum was executed by Executive Engineer Capital Division A of the PWD Department of Itanagar. However, the dilapidated condition of the rostrum has raised many questions over the quality of the establishment despite the high budget incurred during its construction. A special CBI court in New Delhi has convicted top NSC and IM leader of killing Manipur civil service officer and his 2 employees 5 years ago. The punishment will be announced on 30th June. 3 years after holding the trial, Patiala Court in Delhi has convicted NSC and IM leader Hobson Ningshen of killing Manipur civil service officer Thingnam Kishan Singh and his 2 employees under Section 302 of the IPC and other offences such as kidnapping and stealing the victim's property. The case headed by Judge V.K. Gupta has fixed 30th June to announce the punishment to the Naga rebel leader. The meeting of Northeast Affairs Committee with Donor Ministry was postponed due to the sudden demise of senior BJP leader and Union Minister for Rural Development Gopinath Munde in New Delhi. In the absence of Donor Minister V.K. Singh, the members of Northeast Affairs Committee had brief discussions with Joint Secretary, Director and donor staff concerning Northeast students' welfare in Delhi and the rest of the country. David Boyce, who heads Northeast India Forum Against Racism, spoke to Eastern Sky Media on the brief discussion that includes short-term and long-term measures for the Northeastern region. Office of the Deputy Commissioner in Itanagar honoured Tau Tara, Extra Assistant Commissioner of Naharlagun, on his retirement in a small farewell function. Terming Tara as a liberal and honest officer who has always worked for the welfare of people, DC Mige Kamki said he was privileged to work with Tara. He also hoped that Tara would continue guiding the younger generation. Tara, recalling his working years, said that one should never lose hope as hope keeps everything alive. This is all from Eastern Sky Media for today. This is Prashanti signing off.